Hey guys, so we're back again, and this time we're going to be talking about the importance, or not the importance, but the game Minecraft. Now, I haven't played this game because I don't have an Xbox, but I've seen multiple people play it. I've watched the kid I used to babysit play it, my friends, and the famous YouTuber Tobuscus. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tobuscus, he has several different channels on YouTube, and one of them is game playthroughs, and one of his largest is Minecraft. And to explain Minecraft, Minecraft is this game where you basically just build these blocks with they're 8 bits, and it's like the graphics are really poor considering what Halo and all these other video games look like nowadays. And then you look at Minecraft and you're just like, well, why would anybody want to play this? These are like block people. Well, as you're going to see, there's going to be another video somewhere in here showing what Minecraft looks like, and my friend Scott playing it and everything. Each block, you can tell by the different colorations what material they are, and you can build and create, and it's just limitless possibilities. And he's built a huge place. And if you watch Tobuscus, you can tell when he's doing his first ones, he doesn't really know what he's doing, and but he still is using that raw creativity to build and make things. But if you get killed, then you lose your stuff, so you have to start over. You can turn off the monsters, but I don't think he figured that out yet. And then later on, you can play in other people's levels, and there's just lots of opportunities for you to be able to build things that you couldn't do in the natural world or as quickly, because it's just once you have all your materials, you just slap them down. And some things like my other friend Wes, he uses engineering in it and everything, because you have these switches that are powered by this type block, and you have to circuit them and everything, and you really have to know what you're doing to get that complex. That's not to say that if you just want to do it for fun, then you can't build stuff. It's just depending on how much you want to put into it. It is an addictive game, especially watching it, because you're just awestruck by how large it is. It usually sets you in different terrains. Like, you have a desert, you have an arctic place, you have the woods, you have open plains, and you can build in any of these areas. And the material, like the boy I babysitted, he built an underwater place and had a secret room where he had all of his materials stashed. Like, diamond is very important. You can make a diamond sword or armor. And there are things that you like. If you have your monsters turned on, then there's the green one that you see, and he's called the creeper. And if he gets close enough to you, then he'll explode, and if he's near one of your buildings, then he's destroyed part of the building. So that's one of the reasons why people may or may not keep them on. But I think I'll just show you and add some commentary to it later of why it's a good video game. Like, it's not violent, it's not graphic, and it also points that graphics don't always mean everything. I mean, you look at the Legend of Zelda series, and their graphics haven't been up to par with what other game systems can do now. If you look at Crysis 3 or Tomb Raider, the latest Tomb Raider game, the graphics are incredible. It looks so real. And then you have a Legend of Zelda game where it looks like a cartoon, and it's still not amazing. And it's just the fact that graphics don't mean everything. Like this Minecraft, it's addictive. You just want to build and build, and you have all these possibilities, and you can create cities and towns and have farms. There's also little animals. There's like pigs and chickens and sheep, and it's just incredible what all you can do with it. So I'm going to stop rambling now and just show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay.
build is pretty massive. It'll continue to generate until you come to a end point in the game. And here's one of the places that one of the Easter eggs we put in is if you fly up high enough and look down at this part of the river, you can see an American flag that's been buried underwater. And this is out in the middle of nowhere, so there's nothing around here. The game is so expansive, it will start to change climates as we start to move into more of a temperate, like forest, into a tropical jungle, and then back out into the temperate zone, even leading out into like a wintry kind of forest area.
Have you made the North Pole yet?
No, yeah. The only downside part is that sometimes the areas aren't quite too accurate because we go from a snowy woodland area straight to a desert and then right back into a tropical jungle area. The plan is to fill this in and put another building which will connect the street with the rest of the village. This here village connects with one of our main roads, which comes through, and there'll be a stadium out there that we'll build later. And then here's a coliseum that we've already built. The stadium will be a lot bigger, so here was just a prototype. And then the plan is just to continue building on to each village until we have a large city, like we do here.
I thought this was your castle.
This here is the main part of the city, the castle, but then we'll add a lot more buildings and fully make a city. And then we will continue to have more houses like this. Not quite the same, not quite as grand, but just more houses. So this is the entranceway here, and the main lobby area. Over here we have like a little waiting area, some animals, dining table. It's a pretty like grand area, and then we have pretty much added a realistic aspect to every part of this house. Here's the kitchen, like everything, even to an incinerator. Garbage disposal. This is the one room in the house that has not been finished yet.
What do you plan on making it to be?
We really haven't quite decided on the final room, but we figured it may be a continuation of this room here. Maybe just another large room, like having paintings and a styled rug. This is one of our more fancier areas with the bamboo growing. We even have water underneath. And then our long hallway, another unfinished room. We have a large library area. And it's all styled after like famous houses that we've seen that we just want to rebuild. Put a large American flag, tribute to the colonial side. Then this is the largest part of the house, is when the big attention getter, really. The big staircase, and then the chandeliers.
A random tree.
The house. Yeah, the tree growing in there. This may be what we will put downstairs in the unfinished room, another area just like this. Then another guest bedroom in there. Over here we'll have the master bedroom. It's very spacious, and we have put like we said, we put a lot of realistic parts into the house, even putting a toilet. Here's the game room. We even put signs on everything, labeling what each room was and what it did. Pool table, big screen. We've even added an upstairs feature, making it an attic. So we've added cobwebs and some old bookshelves. Gone as far as to add like secret rooms into it, making it a very complex like style here. So where this wasn't here before, now there's an entryway and a long staircase, and then we plan to continue down to the bottom. We're a few levels below, and then we'll have a huge open room down in here connecting this to other main parts of our city.